So COVID hits, you're on the road now. All of a sudden, you can't go on the road. You can't ply your craft. Are you connecting with friends who are comics and saying, "What's going on here? They're shutting us down. There's no science behind it, and they're telling us we can't say certain things." And is this start of where this awakening is happening, or is it all independent? Are you just when you start saying, start being more outspoken about things that you're not supposed to say in Hollywood? Is that coordinated? Are you communicating with other comics at the same time, or is it just totally independent?
A mix of things, but really, I did a movie called Roe v. Wade, and it
Yes.
was produced by a guy named Nick Loeb.
Yes.
And Nick Loeb will text me once a week and said, I created a monster. And when I went on that show, I never said anything. And I was in this movie and it was very risky. And I started realizing it, but my manager at the time convinced me to do it because it was a very nice offer. It was a role that I don't normally get to play, an
Yeah.
important topic, and I was playing a hero to the left, Larry Lader, who was basically one of the founders of Planned Parenthood under Margaret Sanger. Well, since it was such a serious topic, they didn't realize I was going to research it all, and they created a monster. And then you started questioning if Larry Lader was this great guy. And the left didn't like that I was portraying a guy that possibly in a shady way. And so I was then demonized by doing all these articles with, the Atlantic and different publications I didn't know were super left leaning. Like I thought everything was everything. And they were like, Jimmy Kennedy was in a right wing movie, all this stuff. And people were like, he's radicalized. And I was like, what does that mean? And I started going down the rabbit hole and they started attacking me. So it's COVID. And I started using my platform and I started coming back. I'm saying, this is bullshit. And people are like, can I curse? They were like, F you. Yeah. And then I'm like, what have you done? You would die to be an extra, like in a movie. Like,
Yeah.
what are you talking about? So they really came at me and people really got vocal. And then along with me not getting the poke, not agreeing with the poke, and all this stuff, and then me starting to see like, there's some fucking evil forces in this world, and all of a sudden I'm painted as this. And that's how it started. And then I just started looking at common sense and I started saying, I started making fun of Joe Biden and the rest is history. Of course, I made fun of Trump too, but it was like, it's like, bro, it's really simple. It's like when you're with a chick and she's like, "So you're gonna cheat on me?" You're like, "No." "But you're gonna cheat on me?" You're like, "No." "But you'll cheat on me, right?" You're like, "No." How many times before you go, "You know what? I'm just gonna cheat." You know what I
Start to
mean?
think
Like,
about it. Yeah. So
it's a
you're
cult
giving me ideas here.
manifestation. It's
Right.
real.